안녕하십니까. 글로벌 모니터 안근모입니다. 유럽중앙은행 ECB가 벤치마크 정책 금리인 예치금 금리를 3.75%로 25bp 내렸죠. 서방 3대 중앙은행들 중에서 가장 뒤늦게 긴축 사이클에 돌입했던 ECB가 가장 앞장서서 금리 인하 전환을 결정했습니다. 그러나 다음 행보에 대해서 크리스틴 라가르드 ECB 총재는 특정한 금리 경로를 미리 약속하지 않겠다라고 기자회견 모두 발언에서 밝혔습니다. 금리 인하가 하나의 사이클로 계속될 것인지 여부에 대해서도 답변을 피했습니다. 강력한 가능성이 있다면서도 그러나 데이터에 달려있다라고 라가르드 총재는 선을 그었습니다. 그럴 만한 이유가 있었습니다. 6월 금리 인하는 ECB가 미리 확약에 가까울 정도로 강하게 예고한 사안이었죠. 그런데 회의를 목전에 두고 나온 경제지표들이 ECB를 당혹스럽게 만들었습니다. 임금이 예상과 달리 가속도를 냈고 인플레이션은 예상보다 큰 폭으로 반등했습니다. 실업률이 사상 최저치를 기록했고 S&P 글로벌의 PMI는 경제가 1년 만에 가장 강한 모멘텀으로 확장했음을 보여줬습니다. 미리 약속하지만 않았더라면 금리 인하에 반대했을 거라는 일부 위원들의 발언이 소식통을 인용한 언론 보도를 통해 시장에 전달될 정도였습니다. 라가르드 총재의 기자회견 주요 장면을 함께 보시겠습니다.
The Governing Council today decided to lower the three key ECB interest rates by 25 basis points. We are determined to ensure that inflation returns to our 2% medium-term target in a timely manner. We will keep policy rates sufficiently restrictive for as long as necessary to achieve that aim. We are not pre-committing to a particular rate path. In any case, we stand ready to adjust all of our instruments within our mandate to ensure that inflation returns to our medium-term target and to preserve the smooth functioning of monetary policy transmission. And we are now ready to take your questions.
And with the cut today, are we entering the dialing back phase you mentioned in your March speech at the ECB Watchers Conference? So should we expect a series of rate cuts, or could it also be a case that this one is a one and done? And the second one, your chief economist recently said that that interest rates need to remain restrictive this year, but that the ECB wants to remove the top level of restriction. What does that mean? How much can the ECB cut interest rates before they are no longer sufficiently restrictive? Thanks.
Are we today moving into a dialing back phase? I wouldn't volunteer that, because as I said, we are making a decision on the basis of the confidence that we have that we are on a path. But we will need, at each and every point in time, in the course of the next few months, we will need data and more data and analysis of those data to constantly confirm that we are on this disinflationary path. So we know the destination, but I cannot confirm that it is the dialing process that is underway. There's a strong likelihood, but it will be data dependent. And what is very uncertain is the speed at which we travel and the time that it will take. Again, this will be determined by the data that we receive. Now, you asked me about the restrictiveness. We are currently restrictive, even after this 25 basis point cuts, as you well know. And we were today more restrictive in real interest rate terms than we were back in September. So what we're doing here, as indicated by our chief economist Philip Lane, is removing a degree of restriction. We are moderating the level of restriction that applies. How long will that take? As I said, I cannot tell you now. At what speed will it happen? I cannot tell you now either. It will be delivered by the data. But we know it's going to be a bumpy road, let's face it. The next few months will continue to be bumpy. We know that.